One, like you don't need 50 relationships with agents. That guy will send you a deal after deal after deal after deal after deal. So if you're just buying deals, that's a 2% SubTo deal.
Hey, yes. Is this Pace?
This is Pace. How you doing, Brendan?
Hey, Pace, I'm fine, man. It's good to meet you.
Thank you, brother. Catch me up to speed. What's going on with these houses?
Can I get I'm gonna give my broker associate a call. Is that cool?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Hey, just a minute. His name is Roosevelt. I got Pace on the phone.
Hey, how you doing, Pace?
Hey, who's this? Is this Roosevelt?
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm really good. Catch me up to speed on these houses. How's everything going?
Everything good.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Go ahead, Roosevelt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
Okay, everything's going good, Pace. So we sometimes we come across some off-market deals. Sometimes they're on market. So I got something in West Columbia with a B percent. There's a
how much?
There's
what percent?
An 8.
Did you say 2%?
2%. Yeah, 2% mortgage, 2% interest rate.
Okay.
And they owe about $230,000. Thinking they don't want to finish out the note anymore. I think they're ready just to back away. That's what I was told. So it's an associate agent that I kind of picked it up from. We're kind of looking at it. I can give you the address. Just wanted to ask you, Pace. I know sometimes I get the deals in my hands where I'm the actual listing agent. Other times I'll, you never know. It's a network business. You already know.
Of course.
So just quick question, because I probably ended up introducing you to the agent.
Yes,
but
I will pay you on the deal.
Okay, and then how does that work with you guys? Everybody, you the guru. How does that work? Say if it's an agent who it's not my deal directly, but I can put you in. How does that work to in writing to protect us? Because I probably come with other deals too.
Oh, this is great. How many deals do you think you want to do with me this year? 10, 12?
Man, as many as I can. I actually have that agent in particular has another deal. So there's one that's on market, and there's this one I would give you first is off market. Okay. But he also has another one that's in a similar predicament. He didn't give me the interest rate on that one, but we can find out.
Okay, cool. So to answer your question is if you're worried about, and you should be, but I'm just saying if you're worried about the relationship and making sure it's in writing, what we would do is we would start off by signing a joint venture agreement. It's a one-pager, and I can have Trisha from my team send out a joint venture. And basically it's going to say the nature of our relationship. It's going to say, you, Brandon, are going to send me opportunities. If I buy any of those opportunities, you deserve a fee. Now, here's what I would want you to do. Don't think of yourself as a real estate agent in these relationships, because what you really are, you're kind of a wholesaler if you kind of agree, because there's no listing agreement.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay your broker. There's no reason to go through and pay your brokerage and all that kind of stuff. Usually, depending on the deal, I pay between $5,000 and $15,000 when I buy these types of deals. A 2% interest rate is going to be closer to like a $15,000 fee, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If you brought me a deal that's like a 7.5% interest rate, obviously I can't pay you the same way, right?
Right. Absolutely.
But I will pay you.
Okay.
I will pay you, depending on how you want to do it. On the first one, we could just pay you at escrow, and I could give escrow instructions to the title company to pay you at escrow.
Okay. And I still give my broker some money. He's on the phone, and I still would hook him up. He's such a good, and he's been good to me and stuff. So
okay, cool.
I still would work something out with him.
If you do it that way, great. Then you can do it however you want to do it, right?
Okay.
And then on the future deals, you could do it however you want. You wanted to go through escrow, you want to go through your broker. I don't care how you want to do it. Or we could, if your broker really wants to do it this way, which I'm cool either way. You could just represent me as the buyer's agent, but I wouldn't be able to pay you a full 3% on some deals. Like, for example, let's say I do a 6% SubTo deal. It's an okay deal, but it's not a great deal, and it's a $500,000 purchase. I don't want to pay a $15,000 fee on a 6% interest rate, if that makes sense. And
that makes sense. Yeah.
I would probably lower the percentage, like 1 or 2% on some of the higher interest rate deals, if that makes sense. But it would be a case by case, and the JV agreement would basically just map out the nature of the relationship. And here's the other thing too. That relationship with the agent, okay? What's the name of the other agent? The one that we haven't talked to yet. What's his first name?
Well, his last name is Koto.
Okay, cool. So let's say Mr. Koto finds out I'm the buyer, which obviously he's going to.
Okay.
And Mr. Koto reaches out to me in the future and tries to bypass you and your broker.
Okay.
That's something that happens in this business all the time. My team will not allow that to happen. If I end up doing a deal with Mr. Koto and my team has it in our records that lead came from you, you will get paid on every deal that I do with Mr. Koto.
Okay. Well, let's tell you what. Let's go ahead. So, how do you want? How does it work? And you know one thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to get rich on. I'm not that kind of guy. I really want to build a great relationship.
You should be trying to get rich. Let's go, dog. Let's get rich together.
But I guess not on one deal. I want to build a relationship.
I appreciate that.
I want to keep. Yeah, I want to build the trust.
Your broker is Roosevelt, right?
Yes.
So here's our next step. You've already got the other. Mr. Koto has a seller that's willing to just let go of the house at 2% interest. That's what I heard, correct?
That's what it sounds like. Yep, that's what he was telling me.
Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I'm going to have Trisha. She's going to send you a JV agreement, a joint venture agreement. Okay. And we're just going to spell out the nature of the relationship, saying, Brandon and his broker, Roosevelt, the bad, is going to refer agents and opportunities to us, and on a case-by-case basis, we will pay them a fee.
Okay.
Any relationship that results in a deal that we ever meet from you, we'll pay you a finder's fee, or we'll pay you a broker, whatever fee you guys want, whatever you want to call it, and we'll put that all in writing, and we'll send it over and have you sign it, and I'll sign it.
That sounds good. That sounds real good. That sounds good.
How soon can we get on the phone call with this agent?
Man, I'll be honest. As soon as we sign up everything, probably today or tomorrow. It's up to you. Today or tomorrow. Say carpe diem, seize the moment. So we can do it today if we get everything signed up.
I'm trying to get rich today, bro, and I hope you're trying to get rich today too.
I am, man. I am. I'd love to. This seems like a start of a great relationship. So just send me the paperwork, and I will get it. We'll get it signed up. Me, Roosevelt, will get it signed up, and man, I'll introduce you to him.
Okay, text Mr. Koto, the agent, and say, I have a buyer that would like to talk about your house, the 2% deal, and see if you can get him on the phone in the next 30 to 45 minutes, because Trish is going to send you a JV agreement in less than 12 minutes.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll go ahead and do that. I will do that.
All right. Just shoot me a text if you hear back from him. I'm going to call Trisha right now and have her start working on the JV agreement. It'll pop up in your email. If she doesn't get it done in 12 minutes, I'm going to be very, very surprised. She's so fast. So.
And I'll be honest, I got a lot of emails. So, I sent it from. Okay, gotcha. I know the email. She said I got it. So I remember. Yep, got it. Okay.
Sounds good, brother.
Go ahead, Pace. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no worries. So she'll send that over. In the meantime, start working with Mr. Koto, see if we can get on a phone call in the next 30 minutes. And I'm open for the next 2 hours, and then I'm taking my wife on a date. So I'm open for the next 2 hours. See if we can get a call in the next 2 hours.
Sounds good, Pace. Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you, Roosevelt. Appreciate you.
All right, no problem. All right.
All right. Talk soon. Bye.
All right. Boom.
Okay, so what did we talk about yesterday? One relationship. This was Dustin was actually harping on this a little bit. One, like, you don't need 50 relationships with agents. That guy will send you a deal after deal after deal after deal after deal. So if you're just buying deals, that's a 2% SubTo deal. The seller, what he said that you guys missed is he says they're finished with the note. That's for people that don't know what that means. That means they're ready to stop making the payment. They're done. They just want to walk away from the house. 2% interest rate. Meanwhile, interest rates are back up to like the 7s right now.
Never put your brain in the brain of a seller, in your mind of a seller. Like, you think, who would do that? We see it right here. They're just willing to walk away, take the keys, 2%. And they're literally walking away from an asset that he's willing to pay a minimum of $15,000 in fees for.
Yeah, think about that same house at 7% right now. If I bought it right now, he says the purchase price is 230 grand. $230,000. National average of a purchase price of a house is what? 430 grand, something like, yeah. So you get that for 1/3, less than 1/3 the going interest rate without a credit check, no cash to the seller. Now, if I got to come up with some money, right? Got to come up with the agent fee, closing costs, and the other agent, Mr. the mother trucker, they got to get paid too, right? So let's say I'm all in 30 grand. I got a couple of choices, right? I could wholesale that to another buyer in the community, take my own $10,000 fee, right? Think about this. If this team sends me a deal every month, that's a relationship that'll bring you $10,000, $20,000 every month for the rest of your life, right? I could wholesale it. That's A. B, I go, wow, that's a great deal. I might flip it and get, a bigger chunk of money. Or, hey, that looks like a deal I want to put a co-living property into. 2%? Are you kidding me? I might just keep that deal. And how many people would jump into a 2% SubTo deal with right now? And all we have to do, think about this. We only need, let's say, 6 people at $5 grand to get this deal done. Where are my 6 people? Okay. So could we jump into a deal together and keep it? Sure. Or I could wholesale it if I don't want to keep the property. That's what's beautiful about these strategies. Okay.